Where's the sound come from there? Well, we have the rights to this music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Facebook shuts us down if we don't have the rights. They banned us in Canada.
Like Rush?
Yeah.
Triumph?
That's it. You're a drummer.
Yeah. Or Triumph and Rush have been drummer. Ooh, guess who? They're from Canada.
They are?
Yeah.
Hold on, I got to do something.
So loud their ears start ringing from the drunken sound.
What? Hold on, I got to get the comments here. Yeah, let's do it like this. All right, comment. Tell us where you're watching from.
Where are the comments?
Wait.
Is it over here?
Yeah.
It's all hot and moving. So I guess you have to let it all the way through to the end.
Well, we let people get on by now. Yeah, he'll bring one up. Just tell him to bring one up when he comes up.
Picture myself. It's on the wrong side on the monitor.
All right, let me do this. Boom. All right, everybody, telling it like it is with Paul and Bruce. We have a special guest host tonight coming out of retirement.
Yeah.
Chris Mitchell, one of the original co-host of the show that we started during Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah, my man cave.
In your man cave. And then remember, we got into an argument with CNN, live on CNN.
Good stuff.
They hated us.
Yeah.
All right, we got Sharon watching. Sharon Sheridan and Mike Sims. Good evening. Good to see everybody. There's Sharon. Mike, say hi, everybody. We got some good stuff coming up. We are live from Texas City Live Bar and Grill in Texas City, Texas. This place will be open soon. Chris,
I like it.
This is phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're going to have a special guest, Jason Alcorn.
Alcorn?
One of the owners up here, singer extraordinaire. He's going to come up and visit with us in a little bit. But listen, he might sing. Who knows? Guy sings everywhere. I walked into a convenience store the other day. He was 3 people in front of me. He was singing, "Give me some cigarettes and a Coke." So anyway, all right, we got good topics. We're going to come right back in just 1 second. So everybody tell your friends, join us. It's all good. We'll be right back.
Good, I like it.
That's what we're all about. All right, everybody. All right, Blake, tell Paul to brush his hair. All right, Blake is in the live audience too, so I want to tell Blake to brush his hair. Hey, and where's I like the cowboy hat profile picture.
I need part of it.
All right. Rob's here. All right, let's start off with a couple things, Chris. Now, let me go back to, this is Chris. He's sitting in for Bruce tonight. Bruce couldn't make it, but I want to tell you this. Chris was one of the original co-hosts, and I was the other one. So
right.
When I say one of,
okay,
you don't have to get all.
Sure.
All right, and so I'm hoping Chris comes out of his shell tonight like he used to. All right, producer Kelly is telling me to talk into the mic, so that's what I'm going to do.
Table 19, your pizza's ready?
All right, so let's talk about it today, and let's talk about some stuff that's going on because Trump is still in office, contrary to popular
so
belief.
the 20th, January 20th.
Yeah, maybe longer. We don't know.
Yeah.
It's up in the air. We'll see. But the Dow hits over 30,000 today. And Biden, you know what Biden's comment was? That means nothing.
Well, was he awake?
I have no idea. I have no idea what he's doing.
Have you looked at the guy's face when he gets up on stage and talks? He's not there.
Did you see?
He's there, but he's not there.
No, he's completely lost. But did you
It's not
see?
good stuff.
He gave. This was after the election. He gives some speech, and answers the questions and reads the answers.
Right.
And then he's still standing up there, and his wife comes up and goes, Joe, come here. And he goes walking off.
He's not going to be president long anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter.
I don't think he'll make it. I think they'll
Think he'll make it to January 20th?
I think they'll take care of him before the 20th. Our producer.
Really?
All right. Well, I'm sorry. Our producer's getting us in trouble. All right.
That's never happened. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Another good thing about Trump, even though he's maybe, I think it's going to be hard for him to stay in office with all this stuff going on. But we'll see. We'll see what his attorneys do. I'm ready for some proof now. I mean, we know it's happened, but let's see what evidence they have to fight.
Sydney.
Uh-oh. It's a little windy out here with all the fans. All five of them.
Sydney's got some stuff for real, or she's got to?
She has to. But anyway, so in the meantime, though, you know how the liberals are pushing, one of the things they're pushing for is to rename the military bases that were named on for Confederates.
Right.
Trump still says he's going to veto it. He's not backing down. So I like that. But he did allow for the Biden team to get money for the transition. But he still is not going to concede. I wouldn't either.
No.
I mean, what Bush had in 2000, Bush had till mid-December before this was even called.
Well, it's because he wasn't the one fighting it. It was Al Gore, I believe, that was fighting it.
He was fighting it. So,
Yeah. But it's different. So if a liberal is actually fighting it, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
totally
they can do whatever they
fine.
want to do.
If a conservative, Republican, whatever, then no. What are you gonna do about it? You got the whole media against you. So,
What can you do?
and I wouldn't even consider the media at this point. It's just a propaganda wing.
I know there's barbecue, honey. We just had some. Our producer Kelly's waving a piece of brisket at me like I need to eat anymore. Chris and I already ate before the show. Rice's barbecue down here in Texas
stuff.
City, it's phenomenal. Hopefully there'll be some left over that I can take home with me. But the sausage is good, the wings, the brisket, the
The guy was
ribs.
good.
Huh?
I don't remember what I ate because I just ate it. but it's
You
good.
were going pretty fast. I thought there was a
Good.
contest going on.
Good food.
All right. So let's see what else we have on this. Pennsylvania and Nevada certify the election results despite ongoing litigation and irregularities in both states. Chris, what do you think about that?
I don't know how that works. I mean, I don't know how that works because really it still boils down to the state legislatures casting, the delegates, not delegates, but electors. So, they can do all that stuff all they want. But I think if you go back to the Constitution, it doesn't even say anything about the people getting to vote. It just says that the state legislatures have their delegates and they're based upon how many congressmen and how many senators. Everybody gets 2 senators. We know that.
Well, let's hope this goes to Congress and then guess who wins?
Well, if it doesn't go, it goes to Congress, but it would still come from the state houses because the state houses declare the electors for their states. So that's where it will come from. And then, they go up and they get the electors at Congress. So there's still, you never know what's going to happen. We still don't know what's going to happen, regardless of what the media says.
Hey, Harvey's joined us. Hey, Harvey, hadn't been able to catch up with y'all lately. Very busy preparations. Waiting for it to play out for tomorrow. If tomorrow don't come, don't worry about it. All right. Hey, Harvey, I want to introduce you to Chris. Harvey's a good Second Amendment guy, good patriot. So
Nice.
glad to have him.
All mine went off the boat.
Oh, yeah.
All my guns off the boat. It's terrible. It's terrible. You kept all the ammo. though.
Yeah, I've had 5. Do you see more?
Yeah.
I just did. Go.
No, you have read it.
I'm read it from the screen. I'm sorry, our producer's getting on. Take
fine.
another look and see.
It's totally different from what we used to do.
Okay.
It's like work.
What?
Huh?
Okay, there you go. Now it is because there's a delay on the thing. And like Chris said, this is like y'all being at home. So, yeah, there is a delay. Producer Kelly forgot that there's it depends on when Facebook is censoring us. You don't know this, but Facebook shuts us down all the time. Are we on YouTube as well tonight? All right, welcome to the YouTube crowd. All right, Chris, you brought this up earlier. Sidney Powell brought her up, but she apparently will file a lawsuit tomorrow in Georgia, and Lynn Wood says that it's all going to be true and people will be shocked.
So City Pal's going to do it in Georgia.
In Georgia.
Because I know there's stuff coming up, even Seculo, the younger Seculo.
Yeah,
said
the
something
kid.
about Georgia. Yeah, that they were going to file some type of a lawsuit in Georgia.
Well, look
So
at
are
this.
we giving up on Pennsylvania and Michigan or what?
Well, I hope not,
Because
because
those are dirty.
Yeah, but look at this. They shut down when the vote counting was going Trump's way up in 7 swing states.
Oh, I was watching it like 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
But at 10:45, they go, "Look, you know what? Let's stop counting."
But yeah, and everybody, all the Republicans went home like idiots. The Democrats are like, all right, they're gone, take back in.
Unbelievable.
Why are we so stupid?
That's like flipping a quarter.
Yeah, y'all should just go on home. You know, we had a water main break. Y'all go on home. You know, let's just get out of here. We can kind of get tomorrow.
That's nuts. Unbelievable.
And they win.
But I'll say this: if Trump can't turn this over, if they can't prove anything, he needs to control the GOP and run off all these losers, spineless chicken shits that can't. I'm sorry,
That's a lot of them though.
I know it is.
I
But
mean-
think about that. Okay, if Trump starts his
I mean,
own,
I'm cool with it. But
okay, so Trump had to fight the media, big tech, all these people.
And that slab of pus, what, Chris Christie?
Oh God.
Dude. I mean, I don't know. More these Republicans they up, and it's like that's a good guy. Then you find out later on when they go and attack Trump, they were never a good.
No, the
We
truth.
in a party. At least the liberals tell you straight up they're commies.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know where they stand on everything, but we don't. We hide. You know, or not me, not you. We don't hide. We'll tell you who we are. But it seems like every time I turn around, you think, okay, Trump got a good one this time. You know, like what's his name, Bob Barr, Robert Barr, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he pulls him up, right? And everybody's like, finally, we got a great, whatever it is, Department of Justice. What does he do?
Attorney General.
Attorney General. Yeah, that's him. And so he gets in there. We think everything's going great, and then the next thing you know, it's like, where's the FBI? Does anybody have a clue where the FBI is? Isn't this what they do? They come in and they look at this type stuff, since it would be, it affects the entire nation.
Well, Blake,
So isn't
Blake,
that like a federal kind of a
Blake,
clue?
where's the FBI in all this?
Are you FBI? Well, hey, if you're here, that answers my question.
All right, they're
Okay,
locked in the
okay.
airstream to left state.
And I
or
gotta be
stays
honest, man,
left.
we hear all this stuff all the time about how the FBI, they got the good guys. Well, I mean, where are those good guys? Please show up. Where
They
are
went
you?
after a sitting president. Well, before he was president, went after him.
Oh,
Went after him
absolutely,
twice.
yeah, with guns blazing, and then now it's crickets.
And
It's
where's
absolutely
Trump?
crickets.
Where's this report that we're?
No, but hey, they did bust a bunch of mafia guys in Philadelphia. I just don't think it was the same mafia guys that were bringing the ballots in. You know, I mean, it wasn't-
Exactly right,
It was mafia guys, but hell, they probably just had strip clubs. And what's wrong with that compared to bad ballots?
This is okay. Let's see. Harvey says
it's
they're with the
ridiculous.
Democrats. They're all in bed together. Don't worry about them anymore. They're obsolete. Yeah, but see, well, here's the thing.
Yeah, but if they obsolete's one thing, but yeah, I mean, once they have power, my biggest concern is that none of this is going to come to light with the vote irregularities. Does that work, Facebook? Hopefully, that's nice and easy for them. But so if it doesn't get fixed, we'll probably never win another election.
No, this will be done. Plus, you got to think about there's still 2 Senate races
Right.
in Georgia.
And they're already packing ballots with that one.
Yeah, they're having people
Move in.
move to Georgia just to vote.
Yeah. But they sent out a whole bunch of ballots too. Did you hear that?
Yes.
A bunch of coronavirus ballots. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know, Chris.
Why do we get suckered in by the obvious?
I don't know.
I don't think we get suckered in, but
I don't think so either. But, I'll tell you one thing, though. Let's talk about this place for a second before my blood
like
pressure
it.
goes up.
I want to play drums here.
I think you should. We'll talk to Jason in a little bit
I
about
can
it.
play.
I know you can. I hear you all
Do you ever
night.
have my drums on there? No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
play that late.
No, I can hear you.
Can you? No, you
Well,
can't.
now
Your
that you
house.
started a new job and you actually go to sleep,
Yeah.
this guy used to stay up.
I'm more worried
He used to go to
about-
sleep at 10 in the morning,
Not get up at 10. Crack at 10. Crack at 11. Maybe.
unless you had other
But
things.
I mean, if my customers didn't need me for the day, the problem is that I get up early now, like 6 or whatever, but I don't go to bed till 3.
Well, see, that's a problem. Well, let me
I'm
say
always
this.
tired.
All right. I get in from, my wife and I and the kids
You
had
go
to
to bed
go.
at like 8, but you've been old for like ever.
I
I think
have
you were
been.
born old.
Yeah.
And crabby.
Well, we had to go to California. We had to go to California this, right? This, past Friday. and
Did you
got-
take a gun? That's all I want
No,
to know.
they wouldn't let me.
Man.
They wouldn't let me take a gun.
Why? Did you stop and tell them you had it?
No, but I
Did
was
they
going
search
to-
it? Do they have like the check stuff like the Stasi did in East Germany?
I flew out there.
Oh, you flew. Okay.
And with the
All right.
and
I thought you guys
had
drove.
enough problem with my knee replacement going through the
And they saw your show.
yeah exactly right
Yeah.
exactly.
Get that guy.
They had Biden's son server Rory who's exactly right.
Man,
That's
there's
right.
some foul pictures on that thing too.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about that for a second because a new poll just came out.
Yeah, they're gonna block us.
Yeah, you know, well, I'm Chewy Lopez. This is Xavier Brubacek.
I'll take it.
There's a new, speaking of this, there's a new, we just talked about what the media and Facebook, we talked about how they're blocking us. So we're on YouTube now. They're going to go after us in a little bit.
But
But,
there's some good stuff coming out on YouTube though. They haven't been blocked yet.
well,
So
we just
maybe-
started on YouTube last week.
Yeah, but I mean, I see good stuff on YouTube, but you know, with people telling the truth and they haven't been blocked yet, and that's usually what happens. Tell the truth, you get blocked.
All right, well, here's what happens.
Got that,
Okay,
got
so
it.
you got big tech, you got Twitter, Tweeter, whatever you call it.
I never use it. So.
I don't either. You got Facebook.
Snapchat, I guess there's
Did you see those two guys, Mark Zuckerberg and that other?
douchebags, but yeah.
Yeah, that other guy. What is that guy? Is he a homeless pirate?
I don't know, man. I guess it's cool.
I don't know. I don't know. But we were out in California over the weekend. Anyway, so I'll get into that
Every time I
later.
see him, I'm looking to see if he's got any giblets in it. Did you brush that thing?
All right, so here's the deal. A survey comes out that says 17% of Biden voters in 7 swing states say they would not have voted for Biden if they've known about the Tara Reade sexual assault accusations and Hunter Biden's laptop. So they didn't know about Hunter Biden's laptop because that's what the media does. They suppress everything and they only get out what they hate Trump so bad. They don't care about this family taking tons of money from China, Ukraine, Russia. They don't care. They just know Orange Man bad.
Poor Trump.
So anyway, here's
He's
my
tanning the safe way though. You just wipe it off.
That was
You
Rudy.
don't do
Giuliani.
like me. You
No,
don't do like me.
no,
Work it out.
You're under the lights.
Huh?
But did
Yeah.
you see Rudy Giuliani? This one.
Yeah,
right.
I watched the whole thing. Actually, I watched it live.
But he had his hair dye. That's what
I know. I was just like, man, y'all call me. Hey, somebody should have said, hey, Rudy.
Well, they wouldn't. This guy. It's like Rudy could talk
And
about.
he kept missing it. There's nothing worse than you're trying to wipe off the sweat and you keep missing the dark, nasty line going from the side of your face. Poor Rudy.
Sandra Powell. It's Sidney Powell.
Yeah.
Sidney Powell. Okay.
I like Jenna Ellis, though.
Yeah, she's a tough one too.
Is it
All right.
Ellis or Ellison?
The blonde-headed girl.
Jenna Ellis, I think.
I don't know the way she chews ass on these people.
Yeah.
I can't watch. All right. Well, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
This is moving right along.
It is moving right along, but I got to do as Rush said, an obscene profit
Go get him.
break. So
I'm a capitalist, brother. Go get him.
one of our excellent sponsors is Friends Uncorked Bar, the bar at Friends Uncorked over in Friendswood, Texas. I mean, they've got wine, beer, food's phenomenal. When we first went over there, Frank's here. He was the chef over there at the time, man. Phenomenal. So anyway, take a look and we'll see y'all in just a
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're back. I figured it out. All right.
Technical dynamo.
Let's go. Hey, Tom Kelly's joined us. Now, Tom's one of the fans from back when you were on the show. What's up, guys? Just found y'all on YouTube. Glad to see that. Renee, Jenna Ellis, she's a rock star. Perfect.
Yeah. I think Sidney Powell's a rock star. She's getting kind of kicked under the curb, but
Well,
throw it under the bus,
All right,
whatever.
all right, well,
but-
here's the deal.
I mean, I understand kind of. So, you know.
On that, Chris,
But here's my thing, like with Tucker Carlson, you know, saying, well, she just wouldn't tell me anything. Well, it's because she's going to court with the evidence. You don't give the evidence away, and you're not entitled to her work.
no, exactly
So
right.
isn't he like supposedly this libertarian dude that like, so why do you think that you own her work? You don't own her work. She doesn't owe you anything. I mean, you could just wait like the rest of us until it comes out of court and just be a big guy, you know?
That's why a lot of attorneys want to move the venue of a trial somewhere else because there's been too much news on it. So now she's supposed to go on national TV and say, this is what we have before they get to court.
And you know, she has made a lot of waves. It's down here on the ground. But she has made a lot of waves with her comments, which, you know, it gets all of us excited. And then there's nothing backing it up. And now I thought she was going to do this like over the weekend. She said, I might put something out over the weekend. She didn't. And I'm not discounting her yet. I'm not. I mean, I still have hope. Because I have hope
What is hope?
for change.
What is hope?
But, yeah, what is hope? Oh, yeah, the last thing a man does before he dies.
All right, so
Straight up.
all right, I want to get back to this.
Yeah.
All right, I want to get back
More
to
than
the,
red.
Hello, everyone.
I want to get back to the big tech thing. So,
You wanted me to get on here and talk.
no, you're doing fantastic.
Thank you. Keep it
Welcome back to the
Thank you.
show. So anyway, big tech and the media, they control what all these, like I said before the commercial, 17% Biden supporters wouldn't have voted if they would have known about that stuff. All right, so the Democrat Party uses these low IQ, useful idiots through the media to tell them what to believe
Right.
because they believe whatever they hear. So what if Trump
Useful idiots.
has money, name ID, and tons of people, 77 million voters.
Yeah,
If he goes,
armed voters.
so he goes out.
And if they weren't the first time they voted for him, they damn sure are now.
So what if he goes out and starts his own media company before he announces running in 2024? Oh yeah, it's over with.
Did you see how fast everybody, literally that night, everybody left Fox?
Oh,
News.
yeah, yeah.
Gone. I mean, it's like watching a balloon get let out. I didn't mean to spit on it. Yeah, I did. I haven't got that Corona stuff, so it's all good.
The Chi-Com snake flu.
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
The engineered China flu.
All right, we got to do this. You know what? I want to get. Where's Jason Alcorn? Get a chair and come up here.
Jason.
Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna take a break from talking about some of the stuff that we talk about and get Jason up here. Where is he?
Getting warmed up.
Oh, wait a second. He's still in hair and makeup.
Yeah.
All right,
We
grab
need
a
to have
chair.
we need to have the Price is Right song when they come down the aisle. You know, that would be awesome.
Scoot over that way just a little bit. Don't get out of the shot. All right, here we go.
Here, I'll just sit right.
Bring
I'll lean in.
All right, there you go. Lean in. All right, can y'all hear? There you go.
Check.
Here, you hold this since you're the singer.
All right,
You're
I'll hold
used
this
to
right
it.
here.
All right, all right. So what we
What, an
want to do?
SM58?
I'm not really used to this microphone, but yeah, we'll make it work.
All right, that's perfect. All right, everybody, this is Jason Alcorn, singer extraordinaire, proprietor, owner of. All right, thanks, Jason. We didn't get that big of a round of applause. Appreciate you coming, buddy.
Have a good night.
All right,
You can go now.
hey, leave while you're ahead. All right,
He
so
brought the food though.
he
brought the food.
yeah, from Rice's Barbecue, right?
That's right, from Rice Barbecue next door.
Next
So
door. All right,
he's
so
entitled to some.
all right, let's talk about this place. Texas City Live Bar and Grill. All right, so I walk in here, and now Kelly's been here before.
Mhm.
I haven't been here because you're not open yet.
Right.
But man, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, a long time ago, I thought we needed like an amphitheater somewhere around here, and this is like an ice house amphitheater. I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the sound
And it's
looks
in like a
it's gonna be
historical
awesome.
downtown Texas City, which is cool.
All right, so
I
you're
like
going to be bringing in live music in here, regional, local acts, and some
And
big
national. Yes.
big names
Yes.
in here. And so, tell us a little bit about what you have going on.
So opening night is December 5th.
Yes.
December 5th,
That's right. So that's going to be next Saturday.
next Saturday.
Thank you.
December 5th.
This is awesome.
Good work. We practice,
Um,
you know.
And like you
We
mentioned,
couldn't do the closed captioning, so
Right.
we have to do this.
that'll work. And like you said, we are going to be bringing in national acts,
National acts,
regional acts,
bringing them in, regional acts,
and local acts.
local.
Locale.
One thing that we're going to
When
be,
you say local, what do you mean?
well, are you going to be singing?
He plays drums.
I see
Yeah.
behind the drums. Yeah, I
Okay.
can play.
Have you ever heard me play the spoons?
I think we could make that maybe on an open mic.
Dude, I
He's
tell
got
you
the
what,
breastplate and everything, man.
Nice.
No,
Come
I
out
got-
like some Speedos.
Actually, I have a spoon and a bowl of lobster biscuit.
Yeah. Lobster biscuit.
Anyway, go ahead.
So when we start doing the national acts, we're going to try to team them up. If they don't already have an opening act, we're going to team them up with some of the local acts that we have here. Oh, that was like all up in your grill.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to fix that. That's a better shot of you, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got this thing.
Oh,
Okay.
So, but we want to team up some of the local acts that are around here with the national and regional acts to get them exposed so they can have the opportunity to move up and get that attention.
No, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
What is going on here?
Y'all hold this to Jason, we can't hear him.
You can't hear me. Is that better? Outstanding.
and
You can move it back and forth.
I'm really getting a gaffer. Is that what they call the guys that hold the microphone? A gaffer?
I think so. Yeah.
That's all right. I've never done it.
Oh, hold on a second.
It's on a resume now.
what happened?
Renee wants to know if we're on Parlor. We are getting on Parlor.
Isn't it like, but that's like Twitter, isn't it?
No, it's you can do.
I got on there and they just gave me a bunch of stuff that I thought was conservative. And one of them was like this news organization. It was totally liberal.
No, I got on there.
I got scammed.
I'm on there.
Everything is
The
liberal.
weird thing is you got to have like code names. I don't know. Understand?
Oh, Casper Wicked.
So-
I mean, come on. We got those.
Yes, but we will be on Parlor
We'll let you
soon.
talk.
So
Parlor said, no, y'all go ahead.
All right,
This is
I got to
great.
get back. All right, let's get
Yeah.
back to this real quick. But I wanted to answer Renee's question
Please.
because my attention span is like that of a old sick dog.
Or Biden.
What? Yeah, like
Or
Joe
Biden.
Biden. Yeah, yeah. I didn't want to insult old sick dogs, but right. All right, so tell us. Okay, continue on.
So what's next?
Food,
Food,
drinks,
drinks.
local bakeries, meat
Yes.
markets. What do you? I mean, so
So
a lot
we're-
of places will just have order frozen food in, throw it in the fryer, and go. Y'all aren't doing that.
We aren't doing that. We have teamed up with Stone Cold Meats,
Woo!
and they are going to be providing us with our brisket burgers.
Ooh.
Yeah, not just a burger, but a brisket burger. Brisket.
Yes.
Brisket.
Briscois, as they say in
Briscois.
France.
They're also going to be providing us with all of our chicken that we need. So we're chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, for chicken fried chicken baskets. We're going to be getting our cutlets from there for chicken fried steak baskets. Then we have teamed up with Bake Me a Dream, that is right down the street this way, behind your back, down the street that
All
way.
right.
And they are going to be making all of our hamburger buns for all those burgers.
Oh, that's gonna be fantastic. So
Yes.
you're gonna have stuff coming in fresh all the time.
Yes.
That's
And then,
fantastic.
we've also teamed up, if I can say it, our coon ass buddies out of
Oh,
Louisiana.
all right.
I know
Um,
what they are. You can say it.
That is
Yeah.
what, and he's proud of it too. So we will be bringing in some crawfish etouffee.
Ooh, nice.
We're going to do a jambalaya po' boy.
Ooh.
So imagine a jambalaya without the rice, all the meat and the gravy and everything just soaked over a nice hoagie
The
bun.
good stuff.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be good.
all the good stuff.
I might even donate my
You might be able to.
homemade creamy ranch jalapeno, or as they say, jalapablo shrimp
Oh.
tacos. I don't know. We've talked about it.
We have talked about that. We talked about adding something from you as well.
That's
So
right.
We do want to keep it local. We want to give everybody, I do a few items great versus a lot of items good.
No, and that's right. And that's what successful people
Yeah.
do. I have a friend of mine that owns a restaurant. I have a couple friends. One owns a restaurant that would, get up locations. They'd eventually shut down. But my other friend has, I don't know, probably 30 or 40 restaurants.
Okay.
And my one that was losing restaurants wanted to meet the other one. And he goes, well, I'm making this, I'm making this, I'm making this. And the guy that has the 40 or so restaurants goes, don't cater to everybody. Do what you do, and that's it, and do it better than anybody else. Sounds like that's what you're doing. Not only food, drinks, but music too, because where else can you go and see people that you know
Yep.
that are friends, and then people nationally
Right.
that you didn't think you'd have to go into, Houston or Dallas or
Right.
somewhere to go
And
see.
we want to become a destination spot for people to come in and stay here.
Well, no, this is fantastic, man.
No, this is
This exceeded my expectations. I'll tell you, Kelly told me how nice it was. This exceeded expectations.
That's
I mean, you've
awesome.
done a fantastic
Thank you.
job.
What all have you, I mean, you've been working on this
Yeah.
for months. It's not just, you're going to take something over. You come in
Yeah.
here and
So myself and Kenny Everhart, which is my business partner in this venture.
Kenny.
Kenny.
Ever.
Hopefully he's watching right now. I'm not sure if he's gotten on. But we basically, you said an ice house. This was an ice house. Before it was all red, white, and blue. And they've done good. And everybody that's come in said it's an ice house that's grown up.
yeah,
We repainted everything, a whole new color scheme. We added a VIP area, which is right there to your right. Brand new sound system, redid the entire bar area. That was all red, white, and blue. And we came in and put the paneling up, redid the bar tops. All the lights that you see around here are all added. It doesn't, when you look at it, if you saw it before, you'd be, okay, I get it. So it's hard to say as far as the time and effort, but Kenny Everhart's guys came down from Dallas. They've been down here weeks on end trying to get all this built and moved on and get it ready for the grand opening.
man, I mean, this is
It's nice. It
fantastic.
doesn't have an ice house feel. I mean, it's nice.
No, I mean, this
It's
is
really nice.
This is a place where you go like with Chris wearing a suit,
Yes.
wearing shorts, t-shirt,
Absolutely.
jeans,
Yeah.
boots.
Absolutely.
This is fantastic. All right, one more thing before we let you go. And again, thanks for having us out this
No,
weekend.
thank you.
I mean, you've always supported the show and done a lot of stuff for us. And you remember Chris from way
Yes,
back
I do.
when he
I
was
do
doing the
remember
show.
seeing him when y'all first started.
But you're also not only having this stuff, but you're having, I think there's an 8-week, I want to call it talent
Yeah.
show, but Find a Star. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
So we're doing, once we get opened up, probably the first of the year, we are going to be doing a talent contest, open mic contest. It'll be an 8-week competition. And your producer will be one of the guest judges for that. But it'll be an 8-week competition. The winner of that competition will get round trip tickets to their choice of American Idol or The Voice. And we may end up throwing in a singer-songwriter deal because there's a couple singer-songwriter shows that are airing
Yeah.
right now. So we haven't decided if we're going to do singer-songwriter or the American Idol or Voice. But the winner of that will get round trip tickets to their choice of one of those shows.
Man, that's awesome. I mean, look at this place. It's got everything. So, and you're giving opportunities to other people to
Yes.
go be discovered. So that's
Yep.
awesome, man. We appreciate everything.
We appreciate
good stuff.
you.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming out. It's
Again,
been-
man, Jason Alcorn, Texas City Live Bar and Grill, hosting, telling it like it is with Paul and Bruce live tonight. So we appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thanks. Don't go anywhere. We might bring you back up. Hey, Jason, tell us about the hours. What will they be?
The hours right now, currently when we open is going to be Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to midnight.
Tuesday through Thursday, 4 to midnight.
Friday and Saturday, 4 to 2.
Friday, Saturday, 4 to 2.
Once a month, we'll do a market,
Once a month, doing a market,
farmer's market, trinket market.
farmer's market, trinket market.
And then once a month on a Sunday, we'll do a family fun day.
Once a month on Sunday, family fun day. There you
We
go.
are pet friendly.
They are pet friendly. Bring your horse.
There you go.
All right, everybody. That's awesome. Y'all need to get out here. Texas City Live Bar and Grill in Texas City. But we're going to have another guest join us in a second. Y'all know him. He's been with the show since the beginning when Chris and I started it.
Oh, Andy's here?
Andy Lewis, the racist, will be coming on. And
Everybody's a racist.
when we say racist, it's not a racist as the media says. It's what do you call someone that wins an argument with a liberal?
A racist. Yep.
So that's where that comes from. So don't get all riled up out there. If it was a true racist, they wouldn't be allowed on our show. So, all right, but we will be back. But real quick, we got another obnoxious profit break here we got to take. This is about vacations. If you ever go down to Galveston, and
Our
you-
vacation. So I'm just kidding.
yeah, we'll take a
It's
vacation.
a profit break.
Go down to Galveston, you don't want to pay for a hotel, pay for parking, you get some crappy little room. Well, Kelly and I were in California in the hotel. This is California. The power went out twice in one night.
The rolling blackout.
The air conditioner would go on for about 45 seconds. That was it. That was it. So, it's just the water, how they handled the shower heads.
I told Kelly, I'm gonna have to stand here for an hour
It's
and
like
a half
being on a
just to
space shuttle.
Yeah, good call, yeah.
Yeah.
But with lower quality equipment.
Or a boat at sea.
And the
for
space
goes
shuttle
out
ran on a 286 computer, by the way.
Space shuttle? Probably.
It did. I was in it when I ran for Congress.
Yeah.
And I got to tour the space station before it went up. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, so go down to Galveston off the Strand, stay at Whiteside Town Flats. You'll love it. Take a look. Awesome, and we're back. And we're back. Yowza, yowza, yowza. Oh, sorry. All right. Jason said Bob Ward. You're not aware. Bob Ward happened after you left.
I don't know Bob Ward.
Yeah, Bob Ward was a banker in Houston, and when he would talk to you, about 10 seconds, you'd just be like this.
Maybe I did meet him. We might have met him over with.
No, this was back in the 80s. You
oh,
don't.
I thought you were talking about
So,
recently. Okay.
anytime somebody says Bob Ward on the show, you have to zone out for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
And have a drink. Of course, I'm having Diet Coke, you're having water, but the adult beverage drinkers out here have to have their adult beverage. So Jason, who we're going to badmouth this place in a second,
Okay.
just says Bob Ward. So we both have to go. No, you can't do that. You got it like this.
What?
Like this. Look. No, you can't. Yeah, there you.
That's his normal.
No,
voice.
you got to do this. Yeah, mouth breather. Crayon eater. All right. So anyway, all right. Thanks a lot. Rick.
Marines? Where?
All right. I want to bring on a guy that, and we're going to talk to Andy about a couple
So
different
he's
things.
standing by, huh?
He is in the green room. He sent me a text. I'm in the green room. How long do I have to stay here? And why is Chris on the show? So, but Andy's been with us for a long.
Since the beginning.
He set up our first live show up at El Tiempo
I remember.
in Houston. Back when you and I were killing
That's
it.
when Ken. What did Ken do? Did he put a sticker on somebody's car or something?
Yeah, he went and
We thought he was going to get arrested. So
Yeah.
we had to get him out of there.
one of the live guests that showed up to watch the show runs over in the parking lot in front of the policemen guarding the cars and slams a Trump sticker over their whatever sticker they had on,
Hillary.
Greenpeace or Hillary, something.
Hillary.
Anyway, so I want to bring in Andy Lewis, the racist. What's up?
Andy.
Oh, you got to slide over some.
Oh, I don't want to be punched like old clowns.
Yeah, it is.
You all hear me?
What's up, Andy Lewis?
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Barely.
We got it.
That's better.
Can you hear me?
We got.
That's like 1 by 5.
Yeah, that's. Andy, get closer to your microphone. Get closer to the computer.
I'm right here, man. You can't hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
now
we
I
can
can.
hear you. We got a delay, so we can't watch you. Paige, I
Paige.
joined just in time. Paige is here.
Speaking of El Tiempo.
Yeah, she was at El Tempo.
You guys able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a delay. It's like watching a kung fu movie. Your lips are moving. Ah, you're kung fu.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Maybe I need to
Very
come
good.
back and get this thing hooked up.
What type of kung fu is it? Does it matter? All kung fu is good.
Put me back in the green room for a minute while I get my Bluetooth hooked up.
All right. All right. Whew, that was a close one. We almost had to talk to Andy. All right. You know what we need to do? Let's do this. No, we got a second. Andy, give us a thumbs up when you're ready.
That's thumbs up.
Did he? All right. Let's try it again, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Lewis, the racist. Are you here?
I did not get a thumbs up there.
Oh, you didn't?
You didn't?
I don't have my glasses on.
All right, he's gone.
Sorry.
This is good. It's like
My fault.
I've got power. I feel like Chuck Schumer.
I'm a guest, so I can do
I
whatever.
feel like Chuck Schumer. I can just make people disappear.
Whatever.
All right. Where's Sharon going? Did he thumbs up us yet? Andy, give us a thumbs up if you're ready.
I can't see. You got your
No,
glasses.
he's right here.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying I thought he stuck his thumb up, but he didn't. So.
I don't know what he's doing. All right, well, let's do this. Andy, wave your hands back and forth when you're ready. We'll bring you on. All right, he's doing, all right, we're bringing him on. He can figure it out. All right, you're back on. Can you see us? He's got a delay, so he won't figure it out for a couple minutes, couple seconds. All right, well, let's do this. All right, so Andy Lewis. All right, so we're going to talk about some of the top things that Biden's going to do if and when he gets in office.
Sleep, retire.
Raise taxes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing for you. Gun confiscation.
Yeah. I mean, it looks that way. I mean, that's what they're talking about. So
Mandatory buyback of assault rifles.
but here's the problem. So the Supreme Court wouldn't let that pass. The big deal is that if they do get the Senate, which is why we can't let them get the Georgia Senate, then they will be able to. If the Supreme Court says you can't do that, it's the Second Amendment. They go, oh, well, let me put a new judge on the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
that one didn't work. Okay, let me put another judge on the Supreme
Well, they wanna
Court
go
until
from-
they finally
They
get it.
want to go from 9 to 14 judges on this. Justices
Yeah, what are they, EU?
on this. Yeah, well, and then they're going to add 2 more states. Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. with a combined
Yeah.
IQ
Puerto
of
Rico.
-4,
Yeah.
and Puerto Rico.
You would think they'd have learned their lesson after the hurricane there recently.
In Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Well, they hit all
When
the
they
stuff.
hit all the, I know. I mean, we had a buddy that
They're
was there.
standing in
Freak
front-
was there.
Yeah, they're standing
Wayne.
in front of all these bottles of water, and the governor's
Trump
going,
sucks. He hasn't said
Yeah, he
anything.
hasn't said anything.
Give me
Turn
an MRE,
around.
will you?
Turn
me an
around,
MRE.
dumbass.
I'm
Yeah,
hungry.
unbelievable. All right, let's see if Andy's ready to come on.
But they're Puerto Ricans.
There he is. Andy Lewis.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. I was trying to
This is
pair my.
real highlighting stuff for the fans.
This is like,
Hey, look at that guy. What's up, Chris?
what's happening, sir? How are you?
Missed you, buddy.
You gotta
Is
get,
it?
you're not in the picture.
Oh.
There he is.
Was I supposed to wear a tie?
Nah, man, I came from work.
You
I had to
dress
do
like
demos
me.
all day. So.
He had a Spider-Man outfit on and, his dancing boots, but. All right, Andy, here's what we want to do. You got to get closer to the microphone because we can't hear you.
I'm right in front of it, man.
No, you got.
All right, well, hopefully the fans can hear. All right, so let's talk about this. I don't know if I know you were late getting to the show because you had some business we can talk about in a little while, but you had to take care of some business, but you're here now. So what do you think is going to happen with everything? Sidney Powell's, is she out? Is she in? Is she out officially, but still working on things on behalf of the campaign? What's going on? What do you know?
So what I know is going to be theory. Basically, what they're doing with Sidney Powell, that really blew me up on Sunday. I didn't like what I was hearing, but now that I've kind of talked to some people, it looks like they're trying to separate a little bit with her to give her more leeway. And I'm not an attorney, so maybe some of our attorney friends on the show could jump in on this, but it sounds like she's going to have a lot more leeway in getting to the Supreme Court with because she's going after not only Democrats at this point, she's accused the governor of Georgia, who's a Republican. So this is Trump's party she's going after in part, along with some of these allegations. So I think in order for her to have that leeway, they had to separate. They're not saying that she's not part of the fight. She's not part of the official Trump legal team. This thing has to get accepted. The court has to take this case, or it doesn't matter. We're going nowhere unless the Supreme Court takes the case.
No, absolutely.
That's the
Multiple fronts
only
that work
pathway.
better.
And
So
all this-
better not be blowing smoke up our asses about what she's talking about.
No, I agree. That's my concern.
Well, because we've got enough of that from John Roberts, who was the main cause of all this stuff in Pennsylvania.
He's got I think he's got a reserved seat on the pedophile owl plane, though, doesn't he?
I think he
I
does.
think I've heard that.
But here's the deal. They either
That's gonna
have
get you cut
something
off
on
on
him.
Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Facebook should be cutting us off. But you people on YouTube,
Yeah, I heard he's got a
stick with us.
monogram seat.
Yeah, so, all right, so now Sidney Powell is supposed to file a lawsuit tomorrow in Georgia, is that correct?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
See, I haven't heard that either. I've been avoiding this.
I heard it on Newsmax
I had to be
today.
in a good mood all day. So pretty much just avoided all this
Yeah, he
stuff.
knew he was getting on the show, so.
You know, I was in an awful mood on Monday after all that stuff that happened on Sunday night, late in the day, into the evening. I was out with some people and they were relaying this information to me. I'm in a much better position, much better mood today. I think that we're back on track. I kind of got an idea of what I think they're trying to do. Look, Sidney Powell, for her to say the accusations that she's made, and for her to not be able to follow through on this, it's the end of her career.
I agree. She's got a hell of a track record. And so does Rudy Giuliani. I mean, you're talking about attorneys that are awesome. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. Rudy took down the mob in New York. I mean, 9/11, what else did he do?
He
took
turned
down
around
some-
New York. He stopped
Yeah.
the crime, did everything else, but you gotta
then you
not
got
put the
that
hair dye.
Twit, Jennifer, what is her name? Anyway, on Fox News, it called him a liar. I mean, literally called him a liar on TV with
Well,
no
Fox
evidence.
News is done.
Yeah, they're done.
They're done.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
all the Fox News fans have moved over to telling it
I'm
like
with
it
Andy
is.
though. I'm concerned. I don't think that Sidney Powell is. I mean, she basically said it when she first came out. They asked, "So you really got this?" She goes, "I wouldn't be up here if I didn't have the evidence." That was one of her first statements that she made. So, if one of them goes down and they're all a group, it takes credibility from all of them. So
Yeah.
I can see the split up for that reason.
And plus, she's written books about the Justice Department, FBI, CIA.
And
everything.
nobody said anything about it.
They've never countered
Right.
what she said. They've never argued against her or anything on what she said. So she does have a lot to lose. That gives me hope on it. But they just need to hurry up. But I know you can't take 9 women and have a baby in a month either.
I haven't heard that one's good.
I know you've tried.
Guys, she will not only
Wow.
she will lose her license to practice law based on
Yeah,
what
I agree.
that's not something that I think that this woman's going to do for Trump, and she's not even on the team.
There's a lot of people that are ticked off at Tucker Carlson, who I have to say, I mean, all the time that I've watched him over I didn't watch him every night, never did, but the times that I've watched him, he's been pretty solid as far as just at least being down the middle, telling the truth or whatever. But yeah, when he came after her the other night and said she just didn't give me the evidence, she didn't give it to me. And it's like she doesn't owe you the evidence because she's going to court with it.
Exactly right.
So, but then to have the next day come out and Rudy says, okay, well, we're not all on the same team here. We're doing the other. Well, then it leads credence to what Tucker Carlson's saying and all the others. So yeah, that's why I'm saying step away from the news for a couple of days and then wait and see if these things go to court, for our emotional stability, if you will.
Well,
At least mine.
Andy, some of the fans would like you to put your mask on. They're concerned about the COVID and you being on the
And
screen.
we're all snuggly.
Yeah, so
I wish
Oh,
I
you
had
don't
this
need to say that.
mask, but I keep it in the truck. I don't bring it up into the house.
okay, as long as you have it somewhere near. All right, well, Andy, let me jump off this. I want to talk to not so much issues, but if Biden gets in and they start raising taxes, doing everything they can to do, forgiving student loans, everything that they're going to do, making all these illegal alien citizens, it's going to raise costs up. So the stock market's going to crash. I mean, tell us what you think about that, because I want to get into, because you've sponsored the show for a long time, I want to get into what you can do to offset some of that for people.
Sure. So I hope that none of that's going to happen, but God forbid if it does. Well, if you guys have 401ks, if you're in the market, I've got vehicles that can put a floor. And what I mean by a floor, say you've got a 401k that's got $100,000 in it right now. That's the market value in that thing. You will never lose. You will be $100,000. You're never going to lose that. I'm going to be able to credit interest. And on top of that, let's just talk whole numbers. If that $100,000 account, I'll even give you a 15% bonus. I'll put $15,000 more in that account, and you'll never lose. You'll just be earning interest. If the market's up, we make money. If the market's down, we don't lose money.
Perfect.
That's simple.
All right, so how do people get a hold of you? Andy Lewis 32?
That's one way. Yeah, my email, andylewis32@gmail.com. this is not something I'm gonna be able to do on this video chat, but I'd love to talk to people on the phone. I can go into detail. I can get you an illustration based on your circumstances. We can do whatever you want. If it's not something that you think that makes sense, we don't have to do anything, but at least you got the information.
That's right. And you can meet with people in person, talk to them on the phone,
We
FaceTime.
can do it Zoom.
You're going to have your commercial coming up in the next, because our producer's making the commercials now. Yours is coming up in the next couple of shows too. So then it'll be playing regularly. So, but I'm still charging you for the non-commercials that we're doing for you now.
I've seen that coming out of the account.
You know, hey, we all got to make a living. That's how he's keeping our floor.
Right.
So, but what about on other insurance and other issues like that, pre-existing conditions people are
So-
concerned about?
The reason I wasn't able to get on with you guys at 6:30, I was on the phone with the lady. She's 63. She had stents put in a little over 2 years ago. She's on a blood pressure med, a cholesterol med. She's got a COPD diagnosis. Her grown daughter still lives with her in the house. She wants to make sure that, you know, she's got 80,000 in equity in that house. She wants to make sure that if something, God forbid, happens to her, her grown daughter, who doesn't make enough money to make that mortgage payment, has some time to figure out how to get that 80,000 out. What I did with her is I wrote a whole life policy on her that's going to cover the mortgage for a year. Once she passes away, her daughter's going to have a year to figure out how to get that house on the market, get it sold, and pull, if it was tomorrow, $80,000 in equity out of it. Hopefully, I told her, you live in a long way down the road. You keep paying down that bill, that equity gets bigger and bigger, and that's the big number that we're leaving. So, yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as I know what's wrong with you guys, I've got over 35 carriers that I'm going to look at as far as who's going to take the risk based on what I know about you. I'm going to find a way to get you covered. It doesn't matter. I just need to know what it is that I'm looking at, and we can get it done.
All right, perfect. All right, Andy, we're going to get your information out there. We're going to do it. We're going to have you back on the show. I appreciate everything. Thanks for joining us and being Andy Lewis, the racist.
One and only.
All right, talk to you soon.
Chris.
See you,
What?
buddy.
Oh, not say hi to me.
Huh?
All right, thanks. All right. Andy Lewis, the racist. He's not a racist, but he wins arguments with liberals, so we call him a racist. All right, we'll be right back, folks. We're at Texas City Live. Boom, and we're back. All right, we want to thank Andy Lewis, the racist, for joining us. And Paige did confirm in the comments that Sidney Powell is filing in Georgia tomorrow. So
Tomorrow, okay.
excellent, she says.
Well, now, weren't we supposed to file somewhere, and PA went up to the 3rd district or something like that?
Yeah, that's got to go.
Federal?
I think that's got to go to the
Yeah,
Supreme
and that's
Court.
another thing. Every time you see some of these courts slap it down, that means it's just going up, hopefully next going up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just part of the process.
I have something that you're gonna be able to sleep at night now.
Okay.
Biden wants to, or is naming John Kerry to be in charge of climate change.
Yeah.
So you're going to be a lot better now.
Yeah. Every loser, American hating, person on the planet is getting a cabinet job. Who's this?
I don't know.
Pay attention.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was appealed in PA. See, we need to get Paige on here.
Right. Yeah, Paige.
Paige, you need to come on the show. We'll send you a link when we can. We just can't do it now because we don't have your email address. All right, so let's get back to what Biden's going to do. All right, so he's going to raise taxes,
Okay.
gun confiscation.
So he says.
Well, that's one thing I want to ask.
I don't have it anymore, so
I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about it because I lost all mine in a fishing accident.
Galveston Bay, yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
So
So
living on the coast.
here's the question. Who's going to execute that order to go take the guns.
Exactly. So what we spent the last, year now, this whole election cycle, talking about how horrible police are.
Yeah.
The local police, how terrible they
Let's
are.
defund
them.
Yeah, defund them.
Murder them, all this other stuff. There's been cop killings and everything
Prime,
else.
what
And
was
yet-
it? Prime like bacon?
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, it's like, okay, so the ATF, our favorite people on the planet, the enforcers of the NFA, the National Firearms Act, which is ridiculous as well. But so yeah, there's not that many of those guys. So they're going to have to rely on the local sheriffs, the local police departments. Now, so my question to the police officers is like, are you guys just going to go, okay, we forgive you for all of that stuff. Now we're going to be your best buddies. And go take weapons from, law-abiding citizens that are probably going to try to shoot me too. The people who actually support the police the most.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who
I
wants
mean-
you to have a gun?
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
that-
and so, but they're going to try. I mean, I'm sure you're going to have some people that will do it. I don't know how much that's going to fly in Texas. Austin, maybe.
Well, look at
You
this.
know?
Even in California, and a couple other liberal states, sheriffs are saying they're not even going to enforce the law of having more than 6 people at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this?
Did you see what happened recently? I guess it was up in New York, where all the business owners had gotten together once they came out with this new restriction. You can't go open your business or whatever from Cuomo. And they were all talking about what are we going to do? And then the health inspector and a couple of sheriffs or a couple of cops showed up with them. And they were like, you have to disperse. You can't be here. There's a lockdown and everything else. And they just started saying, you don't have the right to be on here. This is private property. Come back with a warrant. Get out.
Yeah, good.
So
Good for
yeah,
them.
that's what we're going to have to do. And we're American citizens. I mean, we were founded on declaring war. Our
Yeah,
founding
that's how-
document is a declaration of war against England for tyranny.
Yes, I think the founding fathers' first draft was "F-U."
Yeah, I mean,
strong letter to follow.
Yeah, our founding charter is getting rid of crap governments. So, tyrannical governments,
Yeah, well, you've seen
which would be
BLM.
the deep state,
You've
basically.
seen BLM have sent demands to Biden saying, "We helped you get elected. Here's what we want: defund the police, get rid of prisons."
Yeah, get rid of guns.
Yeah, get rid of guns. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'm going to get some
And
scuba
that's
gear, though, and I'm going to go out in the bay.
Antifa it's not real. It's just an idea.
No, and that's another, okay, so Antifa, anti-fascist. So I guess they're calling me a fascist. Well, if you know your true political scale, you go, one end is anarchy, which means no government, all the way left, which is all the governments, which would be fascist, social, it's fascist. Then you've got communist, then you got socialist. So they're against freedom. And I thought they're kind of anarchists too. I know they're just idiots, but.
Well, yeah, and then they come out saying that the Proud Boys are racist. They're not.
No, they're not. They just like to go beat up
The
on
head of the
people.
Proud Boys
And God bless
is
them.
half black, half Cuban,
Yeah.
and he runs the Proud Boys
He's
now.
hilarious too.
Yeah, and what I like
When he
is
starts talking about punching Antifa guys in the face,
Yeah.
it's like it's just all mushy.
it's like hitting a girl.
It's kind of gross.
Well, I like
love you, man.
Antifa shows up to protest the Trump guys.
Yeah.
And the Proud Boys
Get their-
just kick the
get
shit
their-
out of them.
get their ass
Yeah.
whipped,
So
yeah.
anyway, all right. So let's
They
get on
don't come to
this.
Texas. You notice that?
No, they don't.
What they do is they send in that lone gunman, like at Sutherland Springs, and then they took all his Antifa stuff off of Facebook immediately after he did that big shooting. So
It's crazy.
they don't come in as a group because they won't walk. So
All right. Well, look, I want to get back on this. Speaking of, all right. So since they're probably not going to be able to, unless they get the UN in here to go confiscate guns.
popping blue helmets.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll shoot
Select
them.
fire for you. Select fire for you.
Exactly. Free guns.
The thing is, they're probably going to have blue helmets out. I think they're already here, actually.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're sporting OpScore.
Yeah. People have.
You
Yeah.
know,
So.
OCP camo.
So what they're going to do now is you cannot. It's hard to find ammo and guns anywhere because the
yeah, and
people
I
are
wonder,
buying
I
them
wonder,
so fast.
well, is that the only reason? Mainly, I heard that it was because of primers being out. Well, who are the companies that supply the primers, and who are their buddies? So I mean, this is going on a long time now with people supposedly buying up all the ammo. And I've gotten to Academy. I mean, I've gone
Yeah.
there and got lucky or whatever.
But you
Academy's
lost all your guns in that. On
But
your
I kept
cell
the
phone.
ammo because it's
Oh,
still
you-
for sale.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but a lot of people think that, okay, if you can't take away the guns from everybody, we'll take away the ammo.
Yeah.
So, buy those dies, man. Keep that brass. Buy some gunpowder.
Keep it. But so what
Somebody
they're
needs to
doing,
invent a new
they're going
primer.
to tax everything.
Yeah.
High taxes on guns, parts, ammo.
And then they're going to probably come after your bank account if you've got the gun in your name.
Well, no coins here.
80%
no
lowers.
cash.
Lowers. Get them before they're gone. 80% lowers. You can get them for Glocks, and you can get them for AR-15s and AR-10s, which is the 308 version.
I'm looking forward
I'm the
to.
gun guy, remember?
You are.
I
the
don't
gun
have
guy.
any anymore, but
I'm looking forward to the mandatory mask and the mandatory and the shutdown.
yeah, that's not even happening now.
That's going to fix everything.
That's not going to happen here.
No, it'll happen. It'll be
Well,
better.
Houston, Harris County.
Well, yeah, with the Nazi up there running it.
See, here's the thing. So, okay, let's look at Oregon, Washington and Oregon, right? So they didn't want they told Trump, don't bring the federal government in here. Don't do it. And he couldn't do it.
No, I know.
So what makes you think the federal government can come in here and demand that we do something that the federal government
Because
wants?
with a Biden or Harris president, Democrat House and Democrat Senate, they're going to think they can do whatever they want to. So with all that added up, what does it equal? Civil war.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
what's going to
And
happen.
I'm dancing around it, but I mean, we're not that, we got through the Obama years. So,
Yeah,
and bad stuff happened during that too.
Yeah, but as bad as he was, he didn't have AOC and these other fools running everything. This,
have you seen her dance on the roof though?
yeah, this 32-year-old
She should go back
moron
to doing that.
and her friends and Bernie Sanders.
She's not 32.
Well, she's 30 something.
No, I don't think so.
She's 20. I don't know what
Yeah.
she is, but they're running one of the two major parties in the country. All right, we got to.
It's not, but yeah, but I mean, they're too. I'm sorry, but I don't see the IQ level for them to be doing all this stuff. Somebody else is above them, telling them what to do.
Oh, no, absolutely,
So-
100%. All right, well, I'm going behind on one more break. If you want to watch a really good show and not go wrong with anything, you got to tune into this, the Kelly Williams Show. All right, everybody, you got to watch the Kelly Williams Show. You can find it on Facebook, on YouTube. She will be here at Texas City Live Bar and Grill
You
next
broadcasting from here?
Wednesday, doing a live show. So come on out and join the fun.
Yay!
All right, everybody, we want to thank you for joining. Share the show. Is that it?
By quick.
Oh, you want to keep going?
No, because we've
All right,
been
Chris
3
wants
hours
to
on
keep
here like
going.
we used to.
Yeah, we used to just go
you
3
would
and 4
shut up.
hours.
I'd have to bring him into the garage when it was 200 degrees outside and start working on a gun and we're
Yeah.
dripping sweat.
When-
He goes, I can't stay out here like that. I'm like, I know. Got to quit this at some point.
He'd tell me you're sweating. Yeah, if I don't, I'll explode.
Yeah.
I get on a scale, a ticket comes out, says 1 at a time.
Anyway, well, I hope Bruce gets to feeling better.
Where's the laptop?
He hurt his back, right?
He did hurt his back.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh, it is? I mean, I heard
Yeah.
something about a spine. but
Yeah.
I didn't know for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
So,
it
but he's
was-
feeling better now?
He is feeling better. I think, well, Thanksgiving, we won't be doing a show, but I think we'll do one maybe tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Anyway, we'll figure it out to make up, but normally Tuesdays, Thursdays at 6:30. And if he can't make it sometime, or I can't make it sometime, we hope that you'll
I'll
sit
come over
in.
to y'all's house.
Yeah.
We're done with my
Come
man
over to
cave.
the
It's a
studio.
pit right now, so.
All right, wait a second. We want to
Come on,
bring
Jason,
back,
jump in.
oh, he's going to come in now. I was going to call him back. Jason Alcorn, proprietor
Wonderful host.
from Texas City Live Bar and Grill. He also
This
sings.
is so much better than my man cave.
Yeah,
There-
because-
there's not like no outlet behind
Yeah,
us.
I was going to say, when we first started
The
this
two-tone
thing, we go
paint
to this
job that's
man
still
cave,
there.
and there was an outlet.
Then now I've
I
got
mean,
acoustic foam all over it though
stuck
from my
out of the
drums.
wall. It wasn't
so.
like in the wall outlet. It was the pipe with the outlet on it.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it
no,
was.
it's actually in the wall. I just don't have the cover for it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, so you can
We
stick
would
your
have
finger
the
in there.
fans asking questions. Why is that outlet behind
Because it's a
y'all?
man cave and none of your business. So.
Exactly right.
It's your world.
That's right.
Yeah. Thanks you guys for watching. Looking forward to having everybody come out December 5th for grand opening.
December 5th, everybody. Let's hear it for Jason Alcorn at Texas City Live Bar and Grill. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Don't have more than
Thanksgiving.
37 people in your house.
Yeah.
37 is the limit. You get 38 people, you can look like OJ driving, huh?
No singing.
Oh, yeah. Everybody
yeah.
whisper.
Singing.
No Thanksgiving carols.
We should do that though.
Yeah,
We could make up some.
we will.
Yeah.
What? Who said that? Rob?
They even Russian commies got the drink. So
Limit your drinking.
Oh, here?
You can only have one 62-ounce glass. Is that right?
Of
1 gallon. Okay.
Jameson.
And no cocaine.
Yeah.
No, that is legal in Oregon. I think black tar heroin is legal in Oregon, I think. Isn't it? Is that where it was? They legalized black tar heroin.
Isn't that racist?
I don't know. Ask Andy Lewis. Where he clicked off already.
He ran.
It's nuts. Oh, we want to thank Randy Meadows for giving us the right to play his tunes on our show.
Thank you, Randy.
And I think I'll play one more in a second, but we got to do this real quick. All right, everybody, thanks for having us. We're going to end off with this song by Randy Meadows.
Hammond?
You can get Randy Meadows tunes on iTunes or Apple Music, wherever you want to go.
Of Hammond. Hammond, Oregon.
It's on camera. Yeah.
That's safe. A good time.
You look good.
I feel like a good time. I was styling when I gave my order.
Yeah.
I got everything. It's like your Johnny Carson or your Dave Letterman. Yeah. The car. Let's get it in. Play the Latin dance is always better when the stripper's crying because it's over. Bloodhound Gang. The song's well, good. No, the Blood, that song is I don't want to be associated. This song's great. Yeah. I don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, the song. What time is that? Sound phone.
All right, that's enough of that.
The one where my trunks are these boxers, so when I spit up, I look like all the rest of these people that don't have any pants on underneath.
That's what Chris is wearing pants. All right, everybody, thanks for joining us. Texas City Live Bar and Grill in Texas City, Texas. Come on out. Thank you, everybody.